an estate agent, a letting agent based in the UK, the US, Canada, wherever. It's the same principle. You're an estate agent, letting agent. You're looking to get more leads through like organic social media content. I've got an idea basically, and I want to share it with you. So I've just been on a phone call with a client of mine talking about this sort of stuff, basically how they can get more engagement, more brand awareness, more trust and authority in a local community through social media content. Okay, and so two phrases came to mind, like remarkable and are you giving? Okay, so remarkable in a marketing kind of way means, is it remarkable? Is the content good enough that people are going to leave a comment, like remark on your post, on your material, on your content? Okay, is it remarkable? Okay, now what I mean by that is, you know, we all do it, right? We put posts out of the local listings that we've got on the market, and testimonials and quick tips on how to add value to your property in the spring market and all that kind of stuff. And that's great, but what do we do to get people to start leaving remarks on that content and actually post for you, like put content out on social and stuff for you? Okay, so when you think of that, your mindset kind of changes a little bit on what sort of content you're going to produce. Okay, so for an example, let's say I'm now going to start putting more content on the market on my socials to do with local organizations and schools and charities, and I'm going to be basically helping them, and I'll be giving them stuff. Okay, it could be every quarter I get a voucher of £1,000, something like that, and I give it to a local school. Okay, so Easter break's coming up at the minute. I could do a voucher for £1,000 to give to that school, that they can then give that money to families that are struggling a little bit, so that the children have got food over the Easter break, something like that. Okay, I can give that out. Okay, but what I can do when I'm doing that is I can speak to my local media outlets and be like, hey, look, I've this particular school, they're receiving a voucher of £1,000 to go to the kids to help them with their food during the half time. Do you want to come down and you know, cover it, kind of thing, as an example? Okay, so and that's just a school. There's loads of other ideas you can do with that. You can book in a free consultation with me, and I can literally speak to you about it all day. But to keep this content short, you know, that's my suggestion there. But you can do it with other things as well. Okay, so you're basically giving stuff, and what's going to happen is in return that you're going to get more people shouting about you. Okay, you can get publications writing articles about you because you're giving. Also, you can basically just give to local businesses and other organizations, and then they're going to be shouting about it on their social media channels. So they're basically shouting about you. Oh, great. You know, massive thank you to Paul Neal, the local estate agent, for Woking, for providing us this, that, and everything else for our upcoming car boot sale thing. Really grateful, whatever. Okay, brilliant. Another thing to remember is, or to do, I suppose, is what are you doing after you've sold a listing? Okay, so you've literally gone on completion day, you've gone to the property, you've exchanged the key. Okay, you can then go to this couple who have just bought this property. Okay, like they're in a good mood, they just got their keys. You turn up with a bunch of flowers and maybe a bottle of champagne or something. But you can also go, look, if you post on your own Instagram account a quick video or a quick post just saying, you know, can't thank Paul Neal enough for all that great work he's done in getting it over the line. We're delighted with this new property, whether they're buying it or selling it, like, you know, it doesn't matter. We're delighted with the work that Paul and his team have put in to help us with this move, kind of thing. And they can post it on Instagram. That is now people posting on your behalf, okay, which speaks volumes, especially in the local market. Okay, why they do that? You can basically say to them, look, if you're happy to do that, I will in return give you a £50 voucher at the local restaurant in the town. Okay, so no brainer, they'll do it. Okay, that £50 voucher, that probably gets a bottle of wine, a beer, a gin and tonic, or maybe a couple of main courses. And then after that, they'll probably spend a bit more money because they're there on those little add-ons and stuff. Okay, so that's great. The restaurant's now making money. Okay, the customer, the client who you've just sold the house for or helped them to purchase a house, they're happy because they're getting a voucher, great. But now this restaurant, it might be the case that you're buying £50 vouchers 5, 6, 7 times a month. Because each time you got a completion, you're going to this particular restaurant in town. Okay, so they're making money from you. They're making money from you because you're buying these vouchers from them. But also these customers, when they turn up, where they've got the £50 voucher, they might well get a starter, get a main course, get some drinks, get a dessert, whatever. So that's great. So that business is now making money from you, right? So you should be allowed to have business cards in the bill books when they present the bill. You should be able to have a couple of posters in the restaurant, in the venue somewhere, maybe one by the front door and one or two in the toilets or something like that, because you're working with them, you're bringing them business. So in return, they should give you business. Okay, so that's the kind of conversation I was having with this particular person. It's not just about putting out content. That's going to be about, I'm an estate agent, look at what I've done, look at this sort of stuff. It's actually going, okay, how can I create content, or how can I come up with ideas so other people are going to be doing it for me? Okay, the restaurants will have posts and stuff on the till in their businesses and on the bill folders and stuff like that, because you're giving them business. Your clients are going to post thumbs up, sort of like shout outs about you, because they're going to be receiving a voucher for 50 quid at the local restaurant. And then giving and all that kind of charity sort of stuff that you're doing to schools and local organisations, they're going to big you up because you just turned up and given them some things. That also in turn then allows you to tap into the local press companies, because you're the one that's going out and giving free money to the local schools and helping all these other charities and organisations in the town and stuff. Okay, so that will really help you break into your new markets, whether you're launching, whether you're looking to expand. You're just trying to build some trust and authority within your community. It's not just all about property content. You can really lean into that community aspect. And is your content remarkable? And are you giving? Be a giver. Okay, I hope it helps. Bye.